Hey everyone, Kim Crystal here, and today we are talking about 10 dream legends throughout history. All the information featured in this video is fully accessible in the link in the description box down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and without further delay, let's get right into the video. Dreams have always been one of the most mysterious parts of the subconscious mind that scientists today are still trying to fully understand and explain. From 5000 BC, Mesopotamians made the habit of recording their dreams on clay tablets, and every culture in the world has their own interpretation of the realm that lies between wakefulness and sleep. In some legends, dreams are sent from the gods, in others, by terrifying monsters that lurk at the fringes of our subconscious minds, waiting for their chance to creep into the shadows of our dreams. These 10 legends encompass the dreams and nightmares of various cultures scattered throughout 7,000 years of human history. Number 1. Sandman. Every young child knows the story of the Sandman, a benevolent being who sprinkles sand into the eyes of sleeping boys and girls to make them dream. When you wake up with a crusty residue around your eyes, it was believed that the Sandman had visited you the night before. The Sandman was first introduced in literature in a Hans Christian Andersen story, O Lukoi, but it was only until the story The Sandman in 1816 that it began to torture the minds of young children for years to come. In this version, the Sandman visited only children who wouldn't go to sleep. His sand made their eyes fall out, which he gathered up and fed to his demonic children in his iron fortress on the moon. Number 2. Nu. The Nu is a chimera from Japanese folklore that serves as a harbinger of sickness and bad luck. It has the paws of a tiger, the face of a monkey, body of a tanaku, and a tail that is a long venomous serpent. The Nu are some of the oldest creatures in Japanese legends, most predominantly appearing in the tale of the Heki, a story of a 12th century war between two opposing clans. In this story, the Nu took on the form of a black cloud and visited the Emperor of Japan. The Emperor soon became ill, beside with nightmares every time he closed his eyes. The Emperor grew sicker and sicker until a samurai fired an arrow into the black cloud and killed the Nu. To this day, there is still a mound at the shore of the Sea of Japan which is said to be the grave of the Nu from this story. Number 3. The Great Spirit. The Abenaki are a Native American tribe who lived around the New England area of the United States, with villages that reached up into southern Quebec. Their greatest dream legend is also their creation story. According to the legend, the Great Spirit initially lived in a void, a world with neither form nor function. So he summoned the great turtle from the lands of the world, and he piled clay onto the turtle shell to create mountains. Then he came to a moment of indecision. What kinds of creatures would live on this world? As he thought about it, he drifted off to sleep and began to dream. In this dream, he saw all of the animals and people that filled the world today and thought he was having a nightmare. When the Great Spirit woke up, he discovered that his dreaming had created the animals of the earth. And the more he looked at it, the more he saw how everything in nature was interconnected and worked together towards a beautiful purpose. Number 4. Brownies. In the Scottish lowlands, there is a legend about tiny men called Brownies who come into your home at night and do your chores for you while you sleep. They are similar to hobs, which traditionally live on farmland and as long as they are appeased, will help around the farm. But all chaos will rain down on you if you offend a hob, because their capacity for good is only outmatched by their mischievous appetite for destruction. They'll knock over pitchforks, spook the sheep, or even if you really upset them, steal pies from windowsills. The Brownies, on the other hand, are usually good-natured. They don't like to be seen by humans, so they'll wait until you're fast asleep and dreaming before coming inside. They'll work even harder if you leave them some food, and they particularly are believed to like porridge and milk. Number 5. Sleep paralysis. In some cultures, it was believed that when a person awoke in a sleep paralysis state, they were believed to be possessed, explaining the occurrence. In Kashmir, it's caused when Padishkar, an invisible demon, attacks you in the night. In Turkey, a djinn sits on the sleeper's arms, covers their mouth and strangles them. The Pakistani legend is that Satan himself has possessed the sleeper. Number 6. Phobiter and the Onori. The Greeks had many different gods to portray the different aspects of dreams, and while Morpheus served as a dream messenger, his brother Phobetor was the bringer of nightmares. His name translates from Greek as to be feared. Every night he emerges from the land of eternal darkness as a winged demon to infest the dreams of the living. An ancient poem describes Phobetor as a shapeshifter who forms the beasts and birds and long sliding snakes. He is the son of darkness and is one of the most important figures in the Onori. The Onori are a pantheon of dream gods who live in the Eros, which is a part of the Greek underworld. Phobetor's children are the shapes of nightmares themselves, allowing him to extend his reach on all the sleeping people of the world. Number 7. The Dreamcatcher. The Ojibwe are a Native American tribe who originally lived in northern United States. According to the legend, one of the native elders saved a spider from certain death. As a gift, the spider taught the elder how to spin a dreamcatcher web, and it is believed by the Native Americans that at night dreams, good and bad, begin to float through the night air searching for a dreamer. It is an ancient legend that bad dreams are caught in the web and are melted away by the first morning sunlight. The good dreams, knowing the right way, slip through the center hole and work their way down into the web, catching all the good energies of the stones and ornaments. The dreams then float down the feathers and onto the dreamer's head. Number 8. Myra. In Germanic folklore, Myra is an evil spirit that sits on your chest while you sleep, constricting your air supply and turning your dreams into nightmares. It appears in some form or another in all the Germanic cultures, although the specific name and description change with each language. Notably, the English word for Myra is mare, which is the original word nightmare. Croatians believe that Myra takes the form of a beautiful woman at night. She visits men in their sleep to torture them and slowly suck away their life force over the course of decades. In other cultures, Myra is a thick-skinned goblin. Number 9. Morpheus. Few cultures delved as deeply into the world of dreams as the ancient Greeks. As with most facets of their life, they had a god that personified the dream world, Morpheus. He was the son of Hypnos, the god of sleep, and had the power to enter the dreams of mortal men to deliver messages from the gods. Morpheus first appeared in an ancient poem which was written by the 1st century poet Ovid. Though he could take on the shape of a human when he was delivering dream messages, his true shape was a demon-like figure with massive black wings that allowed him to pass quickly through the dream world. Morpheus was chosen as a messenger because out of Hypnos' thousands of children, he was the best at disguising himself as human. Number 10. Baku. In Japanese legend, a Baku is a dream eater, a spirit animal that visits homes in the middle of the night and devours the nightmares of people who are sleeping. It's usually described as a tapir, a sort of pig-shaped animal with a long snout. In the realm of dream spirits, the Baku is a benevolent spirit who protects people from terrors of bad dreams. The story of the Baku actually began in China, but was taken to Japan in the 14th century. From there, the description of the beast changed over time. By the 17th century, the physical form of the Baku had become a chimera. It had legs of a tiger, the head of an elephant, and had piercing eyes of a rhinoceros. Its name changed to Mo, and the belief arose that in order for it to protect you, you had to draw a sketch of the beast before you sleep. I hope you guys have enjoyed these 10 dream legends and myths. If you guys would like to check out my other videos, you can check out my channel. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!